feel like this was a little bit closer to me before. Let's try it. Hello everyone. Hopefully that's not a problem. I am Scorpio, and welcome back to an NSFL stream. Today, we're going to play some more A games, as I explained last week, 2 weeks ago. Last week was an off week, both in reality, and I ended up not streaming. Yeah. So, last week, 2 weeks ago, for those who haven't caught up, I am working through my video game library on these Monday streams, or these NSFL streams, because they won't always be Monday. My headphone is crackling, and it's bothering the crap out of me. Stop crackling. Hi, Mika. And the only logical place to start is at the A's, right? So, we have a couple games left that I have set up in the A category, Alpha Protocol, which we're starting with. And if we can't get into that, we have Amnesia. See how that goes. I also have two non-A games that I would like to play. Maybe once in a while we'll do an off week where we do that. Or if I get through these two A games, because neither of them appeal to me enough. Come on. Good girl. Just ignore me. Walk right past me. Oh, there you are. Mika. Mika. Yeah. Here you are. How are ya? Do you want the space? Is that what you want? Yeah, you want the space. Off. Let me move the keyboard or something so I can move the coffee so you're not at risk of bumping it and getting yourself all coffee covered. You happy now? Happy kitty? However, there are a couple A games which I did explain I wasn't planning on streaming because they wouldn't fit the recommendations for me, which was I was trying to get them windowed mode so I could still see chat. I think I'm just going to bite the bullet, download them, and play them anyways, because otherwise I'm probably never going to play them. And the way that I'm going to get around that is a pretty obvious one. I'll use my phone to have chat up. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. So fixated on... What are you doing? Yeah, I'm also fixated on the cat right now. So, we have things to do. We're a little bit late because I was busy, so don't worry about it. I want to move that down. Okay, so, starting with Alpha Protocol. I have seen a little bit of this game. I was hoping this would work. Maybe I can go to options and enable it. Yeah, I can. Beautiful. So I have seen a little bit of this one, so I actually have a little bit of an idea of what's going on. So this is a... It actually kind of ends up being a little bit RPG-esque, but not enough for me to consider playing it. Well, you know what? If things go well today, I might mix it in. We're almost done with FF5, so we'll see. If it's really critically RPG elevated, maybe. But I don't think it is. So, I do know that this story kind of branches out based off your choices. I know that much. That's about all I know. And you shoot people. Hey, you're not playing. You can't use the mouse, okay? Soldier. Decorated for service in the armed forces, your commanding officer felt that general infantry was a waste of your potential. Your natural language talent and quick wit caught the attention of a recruiter for an agency that doesn't officially exist. No stranger to covert operations, you've spent the last several years working for the U.S. State Department on overseas assignments, capable of being charismatic, presence one moment and an inconspicuous shadow the next. You're always the agent on location, never the one behind the desk. Having made a mockery of every aptitude test of blah 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 blah. Freelance, fearless from birth, the only thought that you never. I think we're going field agent. Oh, I see. This is telling me what my skills are going to be. So I've got 3 into stealth. I can do silent running for 10 seconds. I've got awareness. Pistol efficiency. Strict combat. That's what I had, right? Goodness me. You really don't get a lot. Probably doesn't help that each one of these was 6. I guess that's gonna be it. Alright. Sega presents.
Air traffic control, this is Alpha 254, requesting clearance for departure. Roger that. Mark clear. Proceed to runway 5.
Ah, I skipped it. I didn't want to skip it. I wanted to go to a pause menu to see if I could get some subtitles going on. Is this me? I have a QR code on my chest.
I feel like I've been hit by a freight train.
God dang it. Give me the pause menu. Whoa, motion blur. Oh. I'm pretty sure it screwed with the controller. Select, start. And Y-X-A. No, it didn't. Bye, Mika. Oops. It just wasn't responding before. Alright, fine. Game. Subtitles. Why would you ever want subtitles to be off? Okay. Can I run over here? PDA. Pick up your public display of affection.
Good. You're awake.
Hello. You'll enter a timed conversation. Choose a stance. Suave, aggressive, or professional, or sometimes an A action or special stance. Got it.
I wasn't sure how long you'd be under.
Professional.
Those tranquilizers wore off fast.
Where am I?
You're locked in our medical bay. And when the guards find out you've regained consciousness, they'll put you under again.
Don't want that. Any reason why you're helping me?
Mina. Let's just say I'm not a fan of the indoctrination procedure here.
All the more reason to leave then.
And how do you propose to do that? You're locked in. There's a guard outside. Eventually he's going to come check on you. And when he does...
I'll think of something. Let me check the room. There's got to be another way out.
All right then. Don't take too long. The door's locked down. but you might be able to find a way to break the glass.
In case of emergency.
That did it.
Guess Sleeping Beauty's had enough. That you, Mike? You just hold on. I'm sending some guards to tuck you back in.
Oh. I mean, that was clumsy, but it worked. Open doors? Ugh. Gotta get used to these button controls. I wish I could snap to something. No? There's no snap point? Fine. It's fine.
You need to shut off the alarm. The
Okay.
panel's on the wall.
What? Use L to move between circuits and A to clip a circuit. Clip circuits in numerical order to bypass the panel. Clipping the wrong circuit will decrease the time left. Running out of time will trigger an alarm. Okay.
Do a bypass on it.
Fuck. Wrong one. Fuck, wrong one.
Mike, careful. They probably have a guard in the lobby.
Okay. Don't see a guard in the lobby based off these cameras. Actually, not sure if I can see the lobby though. There's bullets over there, it seems. Tranquilizer rounds. Now, if only I had a gun. Coming for you, Mr. Guard. Oh.
It's on.
Pistola. Bam. Why?
There you are, Mike. Gotcha.
Why? Oopsie. How did you knock me down from that? Oh my gosh, my aim. It's awful. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now I got it. I don't have good high hopes. Might have to change the sensitivity here. I don't know. Medkit? I didn't really get hit there, though. Oh, okay, that's why it's not doing it. Hello. Bye. I noticed that the... Oh, you are not waking up from that. I just
Watch out
noticed...
for cameras. If they spot you or you destroy them, they'll sound an alarm.
Oh. Where's the camera at? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so it's like Metal Gear Solid style. It has a clear range of effect. Press A to enter cover. I noticed this, yeah. What's this? So if I hold...
Mike, they've dispatched a squad to your area.
Don't make this any harder than it has to be.
I don't know if I can actually hit him from behind here. Oh. Oh. He crumbled like a rock. We should go back here. I don't think
Got
that
you
matters.
on camera, Mike.
You can get me on camera all you want. I'm deactivating an alarm. So, I don't think it matters too much. This is a very difficult to control camera, by the way. Get over here. Now down. Now through. Now I don't know if I can go into these doors, but we're gonna try. Yeah, we can. Is there intel in here? There's a med kit, although I still haven't been hit. I'm too good for y'all. That's the king of espionage talking. There's another alarm system key thingy there. Oh, there was also one in this room. I didn't need to run through the camera. Also a med kit in here. Ooh, and some ammo. This all seems too suspicious. I mean, they left out tranquilizer ammo. They didn't want me to actually kill anybody, clearly. Although, a couple of them did land in a way that is unlikely to see them through to the next morning. What happened on my phone earlier? Something went bling bling. Oh, it's not even going to show me. It's one of those messages. Why do these tranquilizer darts look like a tampon? Oh, lockpicking. I'm assuming I can't go in here at all.
Almost gave me the slip. Now
Hello.
we got you.
Pick a lock. Use LT to apply pressure and RT to set the pins. Huh. Line, set all of them. Ooh. Not too bad. Gonna take me a bit of time to really figure that one out. Master it, as they say.
Any sign of our new arrival?
No sign of him yet.
Careful, Mike. Truck coming in. And guards at the exit. Try to stay out of sight if you can.
Stay out of sight, eh? While using the awareness skill, Mike will sense nearby enemies. Oh, okay. How close do you have to be for that? There we go. I think that's like a critical hit. Kind of makes sense. Am I supposed to come up here, or is this just an option that I can come up here? I'm gonna say it's the way I'm supposed to go. Trivial. I don't even... Well... It would have been difficult to get up the ladder with that guy. Hack computer system. What's he doing? Is this a problem? Find the 2 passwords hidden in the data stream. Use L and R to move the sequences at the top. If the security bar fills up, the sequence will move. Running out of time will trigger an alarm. I see. So you have to look for where the letters are not moving as well. Or sometimes numbers aren't moving.
End of the
Jesus,
line, Mike.
that is so
Give it up.
difficult. I am so bad at this. There's a dossier. I want that dossier. I can't get through there anyways. No point in coming over here. Just come into this room and presumably get locked in.
Stay where you are.
All right, Mike, that's enough.
That's enough? I think that's my line. What the hell's going on? Why did you drug me?
We need to get the location of this facility confidential, especially if you got kidnapped and questioned.
Dismissive.
You could use some lessons in hospitality. I'll forgive you. This time.
Gracious of you.
So this is how the conversation is gonna go. You, me, video screen.
Yep, I'm gonna ask you some questions, run you through some more tests, then you and I can talk. Face to face. That make you feel better?
Sarcastic.
No, but some morphine might. Or whatever cocktail you shot into my system. What the hell was that?
That's classified. Although I didn't expect you to shake it off so quickly. I've been reading and rereading your dossier. Your file's got a lot of gaps in it. A lot more than I usually see in field agents. Those gaps were hard to fill.
I thought those records were buried.
We're pretty good at digging.
The ops needed to be done. Whatever they were.
Looks like they were sad to see you go, and probably happy at the same time. But you wouldn't be a good field agent if your boots didn't get dirty. If you gain more experience in the field, you may want to specialize further. But we can leave that until you've got some missions under your belt. That's it. Now I'm gonna let you out of the pen here and meet the rest of the crew.
Alright. Is there anything I should know?
Nothing you can't find out on your own, and from the staff here. They'll be running you through the basics of weapons, gadgets, and espionage tactics. When you're cleared on the basics, come find me for your assignment. I won't lie to you, Mike. It's a big one, and dangerous. But I think you're the man for the job. Make the rounds. I'll see you soon.
Now, this should be fun. 10 AP. Shadow Operative. Ooh. I definitely want to go towards that. Suave. Whoa. Hello. Pistols. Could go up to this one right now. Activating chain shot slows time down to a crawl. In this frozen moment, you may aim and fire using R, LT, RT. All other controls are temporarily disabled, I assume? Yeah. Submachine guns, shotguns, assault rifles, sabotage. Technical aptitude, toughness, martial arts. Alright, there we go.
Big ass screen.
So I guess I don't need to be sneaking around anymore.
No weapons past this point.
Can I still punch you? No. You are immune now. Hello? Hello? Hi.
Area's off limits. Use your PDA if you're turned around.
Oh, yeah! Use the locker to change your appearance.
You probably want to change. Go on. Your gear's in the lockers.
Facial appearance. Oh no. Very okay, I do see some difference. Fair. Pale. Very pale. Tan. Very tan. I don't know. Disheveled. Well, when it got to layered and the textures hadn't loaded in yet, I'm like, yes, this is very layered. So layered you can't even see the style. I kinda like disheveled. Also kinda like layered. Although layered, I don't understand where the hair is coming from or going in some of these areas. Beard. Yes. Ooh. It's what I always wanted. I can't believe they have a different face model for each of these. Yeah, that one. Hat? Okay. Hooligan hat. Swamp hat. I think I'm gonna go with the beanie. Go some gray eyes.
Orientation's not mandatory. You can turn around and go back to Westridge right now. Although that might make him upset.
I wish facial appearance was a little bit more hacky.
Might want to take it a little easier when you escape next time.
The medical bay is off limits until further notice. In the event of an emergency, notify your supervisor. Attention, regarding the parcel buyer and Alsman, is appear to be Nazri. Forensic teams complete a survey of suspected firing location as predicted by triangulation models. Good news, evidence of a ground-launched missile has been confirmed by discarded sabot and particulate matter, both of which were fired when Flight 6133 was shot down. Bad news, the missile sabot matches no known ground-to-air missile systems. Ooh. We have a new fish coming on board. Refer to him as Michael Thornton. Oh, that's me. I've run the names you sent me and found 17 out of 18 of merely circumstantial links, but there was one element of interest. Skip Baxter. Hey Mina, I guess you didn't get my email from the other day. No big deal. Maybe we can do dinner tonight. I know the mess hall isn't exactly fine dining, but it's not like we can take a ride down to the streets for exquisite French cuisine. Sean, really Sean, I'm just not interested, and the whole mention of grandkids is just a little bit creepy. Perhaps I can ask Westridge what he thinks of your constant attempts at team building. Yeah, that's definitely creepy. Definitely.
Our war does not end here. This target is not the last.
Well, nobody needs to hear that. So, stealth, weapons, granadas, drinks. Can't have any drinks? Hello? Gadgets, that's what they're called.
Mikey, be with you in a moment. I'm just setting some things up here.
Suave.
I'm Sean Darcy. I'm going to be running you through tech orientation.
Sounds good. So you've been with Alpha Protocol for a while?
Sure have. Although you seem to have gotten my next assignment.
No hard feelings, I hope.
Are you kidding? Alright, that should be the last of the setup on my end. I'm glad you finally showed up. Thought you might have gotten lost on the way here. Or were too busy beating up some more guards.
Neither.
A little bit
Just
of both.
surveying the area, actually.
Oh,
Checking out the facility.
Yeah, sure. Oh, by the way, not a good idea. Hitting the guards, I mean. The ones here have a lot of time on their hands, and that means a lot of time to hold grudges.
I'll keep that in mind, but I wasn't expecting to be drugged and attacked.
A good agent's ready for anything, Mikey. But enough chit-chat. We got a lot of work ahead of us. Well, you do. I'm mostly here as an observer. I'll be doing your evaluation, too.
What's that out there? A used car lot?
A target range for you. For me, more like a shooting gallery. Head out the door there and we'll get started.
All right.
Sounds good.
Open the locker and equip yourself. Use them all, just come back and grab some more. Alright, everyone's favorite. Grenades. Let's see that arm of yours. Go on, start checking them. They're concussion rounds, so don't be skittish. They sting, not kill.
Hold LRB to aim. Okay.
Alright, now how about something more challenging? Try a ricochet to hit the target behind the wall. Lob it behind the target and use the wall for a hook shot.
Which wall were you talking about?
Now, try and get one through the window.
Not
now
difficult.
for some fireworks.
Uh-oh.
Try and chuck one beneath the truck and take out the gas tank.
Can I hide?
Whoa. Never get tired of that one. Now, see that electronic lock there? Use your EMP grenade to shut it down. Can
How
save
do
you time
Oh, here we go.
in the field. It's shut down. No more lock.
Now what? Oh, there was
All
another
right, see that
cabinet
locker
over there.
there?
Okay.
Let me guess. You want me to place one on the door?
I don't understand. What am I doing? Move to the door, then press and hold RB to target the door.
Nice.
Oh,
and
all right.
just in time.
Hey, Darcy, open up.
Guess some of the other guards will be pulling double shifts for a while.
Well, that wasn't very nice.
You know those guards you beat up when you got out of medical? Yeah, well, they're gonna be joining us in a second. You've got a head start, so if I were you, I'd set an ambush. Just start running. Me, I'd use the mines. That's what they're for.
Which side are they coming through? Oh, okay. No! Run away!
The doc's gonna be pissed. Alright, all done. Head on up, Mike. I'll give you a breakdown on your performance.
Not the greatest, I don't think. I think I could have done better.
You did alright on the basic run.
Time taken 81. Guards taken down 4. Multiple guards taken down 0. I didn't realize what door they were coming through.
That performance wasn't half bad. Almost as good as my record. How about we up the stakes? Take this to the big leagues.
No thanks.
Maybe some other time, Darcy. I just want to get out of here and get my assignment.
You're lost then. I thought you might be scared. I mean, I don't really blame you. It's a big world out there. Full of risks.
I'm gonna be sarcastic.
Yeah, right, Darcy. Big talk coming from the class observer. I'm so scared. I'd rather face real opposition and real bullets than stay here.
If you say so, Mikey.
Not my fault you're trapped here, Darcy. Maybe your attitude has something to do with it.
All right, then. If you change your mind, the range is good to go. Whenever you feel up to it, that is.
I'm a little curious as to what that means. Enter weapons orientation. Hello?
Anybody shooting in here?
Agent Thornton. Hello.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey, you're the one I spoke to when I woke up in the medical bay. Glad that wasn't a hallucination.
It may have been. Do you remember my name? Or do I need to write it down for you?
Mina, right?
That's right. Good to see you've recovered from the medical room with your memory intact.
Memory intact? Speaking of which, I don't remember where I left my keys. Or my passport.
Confiscating personal items is quite routine. I wouldn't worry about that. But let's
I'm a little
get down
worried
to the
about
task at
that.
hand. I'm here to run you through the weapons training and test your accuracy.
I think my gun is working just fine.
Not according to the tests we ran while you were under, but we'll have the results for you later.
Whoa,
So,
she's good.
About the guns, then.
Just head through the door to the firing range, and I'll keep in contact with you over the earpiece. Head over to the table, get your weapons, and we can begin.
Seems like she prefers
The
professional
standard
behavior,
field agent
maybe?
package includes a pistol, SMG, shotgun, and assault rifle. Each has its strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah.
Let's start with the pistol.
Pick up weapon.
Equip the pistol, then aim down range and take some shots at the target.
Okay.
Good aim. Now, steady your aim for a few seconds.
I already did that.
Then fire. Precision shots can take down a target quickly. Now, let's move on to the submachine gun.
Something tells me the submachine gun is not going to have the same...
Now let's empty the clip. Let you get a feel for the recoil. Now take cover.
I am in cover.
Still using cover, take some shots at the target. Accuracy's terrible while firing blind, but it can get the job done, eventually. Now try popping out and focusing your aim. You can use cover to your advantage here.
Is it? No.
I've unlocked the door to the tactical range on your right. Let's see how you do against some moving targets.
This isn't gonna end well.
Now, with the pistol, you'll want to be patient and attack when targets get close. Good.
Oh. Wait, I was supposed to go in? Oh. I can't hop over? Oh my gosh.
Now for the shotgun.
Shotgun.
Holding the trigger steady and firing can knock knock down even heavily armored targets.
Oh, twofer. Nice.
Good. Next.
Ah! I like the longer that it holds up, the more it seems to charge.
Now for your submachine guns. If you're trapped in close quarters with multiple opponents, the SMGs can help clear the room quickly. Not subtle or quiet, but...
Not subtle or quiet, but definitely quick. Ah!
And that's enough.
Final one?
For long-range encounters,
Final
the assault
round.
rifle's the key.
Fight.
It's accurate, powerful. Just be sure to line up your shots carefully.
Wow, wow.
Watch for
These are-
attackers from above. They may be out of reach, but not rifle range. That's it. Take the ladder, head up and back. All done.
Okie dokie. Not a huge fan of the assault rifle with how every time you adjust it, it goes back up. I'm pretty accustomed to
Good, Mike. I'm logging the results now.
Alright.
how badly did I do.
Is somebody out on the course?
Darcy. He's trying to beat your time.
Well, how's he doing?
Not well. He's distracted.
Why?
As soon as he knew you were talking to me, Mike, he was in here in a second. In case he saw you as a challenge for my affections. It's like a cage match with you boys.
Am I? A challenge, I mean.
If you have to ask, Thornton, then there's your answer. All right, let's see here.
Misses. 32 misses. Oh,
I
I'm
think you
so
might still
bad.
be feeling the effects of the drugs. It's definitely affecting your aim.
How
You
rude.
can give it another run if you want. The course should be free.
Alright, I'll try.
I can beat my own score, no problem.
Probably
If you say
not.
so. If you do better on this run, it'll overwrite your previous score.
I'll try once more.
I've
But
unlocked
that's
the door to the tactical range on your right.
Oh, we just start here. Forget when the next one was. Oh, that door hadn't actually opened yet. Okay, that's a little more comforting. Oh my goodness.
Now for the shotgun. Holding the trigger steady.
Hit
and
my
fire. Can knock down
shotgun!
even heavily armored targets.
And burst my shotgun is blowing
Good.
up.
Next.
I love it. Hit them both.
That's enough.
Didn't even realize it. The other one. Pick up the ammo.
For long-range encounters, the assault
This one
rifle's
was
the key.
awful.
It's accurate, powerful. Just be sure to line up your shots carefully. Watch for attackers from above. They may be out of reach, but not rifle range.
I'm so bad at not moving.
That's it.
I like
Take the
making
ladder,
tiny
head up and back.
adjustments.
All done.
Well, I definitely did way better that time. Although they skipped over the first part, so I don't know how it's going to measure up now. My misses are going to be down a lot, I think. don't think I missed that much. Alright, did I do better?
Good, Mike.
Did I do good, Nina?
All right, let's see here.
22 misses instead. Well, I mean, it is better than
Pretty
last
good.
time.
Not the best on record, but still. You can give it another run if you want.
No, I'm
Or should
pretty
be
good.
free.
Pretty sure I'm good.
I'll pass.
Very well. I'll log your score. I'll have the results sent to your handler, and Westridge can give the rest of your evaluation, provided you've completed the other tests.
Oh, so this is the last one. I gotta check something here quick. Well, I can deal with that later. Alright, let's be good agents of espionage.
This is a restricted area. The vending machines are down the hall and to the right.
I'm here for espionage training.
Westridge's new recruit. Good. There's no time to waste. So, orientation. You are familiar with the premise of an obstacle course, I assume?
Yes.
Excellent. And I don't need to explain.
I don't know, he's an elder. I don't want to be suave with him.
The first test is navigating through the environment without being detected. Following that, you'll be facing live challenges against
Definitely
the agency.
don't want to make it sound
Anything
like
else I should know about running this course?
Yes. I suggest you do it quickly. And talking gives your position away.
What's the deal with the security panel?
It secures the entrance. If you're as capable as Westridge says, then you should have no trouble hacking it and gaining access to the course. Clock's ticking.
Great.
Okay, here we go.
Course begins now. Hack the door in front of you to gain access to the course.
Oh, I hate these. That one's there. Wait, that's not there. Oh wait, it is there. I just had it in the wrong spot. I'm looking for numbers that aren't moving. There it is. My brain cannot see
Always check your surroundings
that well.
for cameras. We can't have you appearing on the nightly news.
Really? Go, go, go.
Mind the gap. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots.
In. Both these cameras are moving at the same time. Oop. Which means that I need to make note of... Oh, I hope I have enough time here. Damn it. That didn't go so well. I was detected! Of course I'm crouching. What do you want to do? Oh. Use the zip line to slide down to the next area. God damn it, I am awful.
Taking in the view. Yeah, well, I doubt the view is what's making you hesitate.
I'm not very good at this. There's that. Cool. I've been spotted twice. I thought stealth was supposed to be my thing.
Back to the control room for your evaluation.
Your evaluation? You're garbage. You're garbage. Hot garbage.
Your score is based on several factors. Sorting the numbers now.
None of the numbers will be good. 4 alarm detections.
Very good. Above average performance for a trainee. Okay. You want to run it again?
No,
I kinda did, so. But...
Very well, I'll log the results. Westridge can complete your evaluation once you finish the other tests.
Curious.
Anything else you could share that might help me out? I feel like I've already got the basics down.
Was there anything else?
What do you actually do here?
My primary role is intelligence analysis, but at times I serve as a handler during sensitive missions.
So you've been on a lot
Why
of
was that
protocol
joking?
ops.
How was that
Key
joking?
ones, yes. I was involved in the events leading up to your assignment, in fact.
How?
I took on the role of a contractor, an accountant. Money is one of the easiest ways to track events. It often leaves the best fingerprints.
So you're a spy?
I'm an observer. I rarely take action. But the smallest event, if analyzed incorrectly or acted on improperly, could have great repercussions. And that's where I come in, to interpret events.
All right.
Like
then.
butterfly wings sparking a tornado? That kind of thing?
Spare me the butterfly cliche. Guerrilla actions, nuclear tests, exposing a corrupt politician, a rise in grain prices, and... yes, the downing of an airliner in the Middle East. All of these things have the potential to create larger catastrophes.
Okay.
Controlling the repercussions of these events, getting agents
What happened with the downed
they need
airliner?
to put fires out before they rage out of control, that is my job.
So when I'm in the field, my orders come from you or another analyst. My job is what? To listen?
Yes, it's a numbers game. But decisions must be made quickly. If the decisions are solely reactive or passive, well, then you operate at a disadvantage.
So sometimes you create events.
For political equilibrium, yes, at times. At other times, to give America an economic advantage.
I thought we were mostly mission-driven.
We are. But even you will see the effect that even seemingly minor interactions have on the structure of a mission. Carry the logic one step up, and it shouldn't be hard for you to grasp.
That's all I wanted to ask. Hope I didn't take up much of your time.
You did, but it was productive, I hope. Agents rarely take the time to listen to an analyst's perspective.
Hey, he likes me. He really likes me. I wonder if I can go and talk to these people now that I've done all the tests.
Ready to do this again?
No thanks.
I'll pass.
Very well. I'll log your score. I'll have the results sent to your handler, and Westridge can give the rest of your evaluation, provided you've completed the other tests.
Okay, nope, can't talk to anybody else. Fine. I read the emails, I turned on the TV, I changed into a more appropriate assignment, or set of a... I changed my clothes. Words not hard, but difficult.
You guys must have spent a fortune on the TVs in this place.
You all done?
You tell me.
Now you're learning. I have to admit I was worried whether we'd be able to keep you here after you woke up in medical. You gave our staff a run for its money.
I can't let you train me if I don't put you through the paces too.
Fair enough. It'll be a good excuse to up the morning drills around here. Looks like you did well on the tech portion of the test. Very well. Past Darcy's bitching, there's some real compliments in here if you look at the numbers. Mina's report on your weapon skill was impressive. In fact, I think you outperformed many other guards. And it's your first day.
She's a good teacher.
She is, and she has a good eye for potential. I'll let her know your opinion.
Yay!
Here's a surprise. A positive evaluation from Parker. On the number side as usual. But he actually took the time to write a sentence.
He did. What was the sentence?
You may have been right about this one, Westridge. For Parker, that's high praise. Assuming you don't let us down, Mike. Looks like that's it for the physical evaluation. Now for the hard part.
The psychological one.
Not everyone gets chosen for this line of work, but you
Thrills.
volunteered. Usually we have to ask.
I guess I'm an adrenaline junkie. And the women, of course.
I'm not sure we need a
I wish I'd known what that answer was going to be, because that's just incredibly stupid.
You need someone, or I wouldn't be here.
What makes you think you're ready? Because I tell you, we get a lot of recruits in here, and you're not convincing me.
My opinion isn't important. Yours is.
Not out in the field, and not when you're dealing directly with others. Then your opinion is all that counts. Beyond the guns, tech, and sneaking around in the dark, there's one last part of this job that nobody else here quite gets.
I'm listening.
Good, because listening is a large part of it. The way you talk to people, your attitude. That's what we're going to discuss now.
Are you suggesting I have an attitude problem?
No, believe it or not, you're not here because you're a people person. You're here because your psych profile says you're skilled at manipulating others.
Was that a compliment?
You'll see. The way you project yourself definitely affects what people think of you, and your reputation with them.
So, this is a win friends and influence people lecture.
Hardly. Turning a friend into an enemy and vice versa. Well, both can have their positives. Sometimes you want to piss someone off so they can't think straight. Other times you want to build a strong rapport with someone and talk your way out of a bad situation. All depends on your objective. This goes for your handlers as well. We're going to be sending you into a lot of dangerous places, and your only backup is going to be who you're talking to on your headset. How you treat them is going to have an effect on the success of your mission.
So if I piss them off, I'm screwed?
No. A handler that likes you too much and puts emotions before the mission can be just as dangerous as one who resents you.
This is a long way of telling me that I should just act the way I want. I didn't realize this was an acting gig.
No, again, there are no bad choices, just results. Over time, folks may hear about you and your attitude before they meet you. They may have a preconceived notion of how you're going to treat them, which can affect their reaction.
Well, maybe they should take the time to know the real me.
If only. Time's something no one seems to be able to spare, especially during the conversation. Although that can be a plus.
If I need a breather to assess the situation, right?
The clock doesn't stop when you're speaking to someone. So if you need to get your second win before a fight, making small talk can buy you time.
But if I'm running on adrenaline, won't chatting take me off my guard?
It can. So if you need to get to the point, act instead of fight. For example, if you don't think I have any more to teach you, then you could just say, I'm done with this. I wouldn't think any less of you. You seem to have the basics down.
Well, I prefer action, but why would I be talking to them if I need to shoot them? Seems like a bullet might be the best opener.
Sometimes it is better if you shoot first. Still, approaching someone to talk to them can allow you to get the drop on them and get close enough to strike.
Oh, attacking.
Use it if you have to, if the conversation isn't going your way.
Seduce.
There's even a way you want the conversation to go.
Like if I wanted to seduce someone?
Oh,
I mean,
I'm asking.
not like I have trouble with that or anything.
If that's what you want to do, pay attention to the clues in your environment. Sometimes people will have advice, and intel can help. But there's another way. Read much?
Yes. Usually before I'm ordered to destroy the document.
There's a host of information out there through dossiers, email, and other documents that represent total research
I've already done some of this.
On a target, organization, or operation.
And what does that get me, exactly?
Sometimes you'll spot obvious triggers. People who don't respond well to smartasses, like me. Others who respect loyalty, duty, a professional approach. Others who don't have time for bullshit, and like it when you get to the point. But dossiers just don't contain psych information. They'll usually have combat information on your target as well. What side they favor, any past injuries, common weapons or tactics they use. Some of it blunt, some of it subtle.
Sorry, gotta check something here quick. Okay.
The more you've done your homework, the more vulnerable they'll be.
So when the guns come out, the dossier can come into play. Have you read mine?
Several times.
You have dossiers on everyone here?
Yep, if you can dig them up. You might learn a few things. Sometimes reading a dossier will give you more options when dealing with others. A few facts to bring up, to shake secrets loose.
What about you?
You should already know what makes me happy, Mike, and what pisses me off.
How do I know when I have the go-ahead to start
Coming up
accessing
again, Mika?
files?
After meeting a target or hearing their name referenced by someone else, you should have a target ID. Then hop onto the database and start doing your homework.
And yo.
You can usually unlock their basic information at that point. Let's start with a simple one. Al-Samad. That should be familiar to you.
The terrorist group.
Yes, you can research groups as well as people. It doesn't carry the same benefits, but it can provide useful intel in the field. Talking to people about others is a good way to help gain dossier information. Sometimes people will have information on someone that can unlock a brand new thread in your computer search.
Okay, so I've suffered through your interrogation and know how to give one if need be. Am I ready or not?
We'll see. Meet me in the command center, and I can give you a proper mission briefing.
Good, because I'm sick of this room.
Trust me, Mike. If it was up to me, you'd never see this interrogation cell again.
Ugh. You're cute.
Recognize him?
That's Sheikh Ali Shahid, the voice of Al-Samad.
Oh gosh.
They say he was responsible for shooting down that airliner in the Middle East.
Yeah, he got his hands on some prototype Halbeck technology. A missile with a multi-stage targeting system called Jacob's Ladder. That airliner was his first target.
Specs and shadiness of this whole thing aside, how did Shahid get his hands on that missile?
Missiles. He's got more. He stole them from Halbeck, and we need them back before he gets any more trigger happy. Then we want you to kill him.
You know where he is?
No, but that'll be part of your mission in the Middle East. Find the missiles, then find him and take him out.
You don't want him taken alive.
If he cooperates, sure. Bring chance he tries to kill you.
Oh gosh, don't do
then
that.
Put a bullet in his head.
I'll put my years in charm school to use.
All right, then pack your gear. You're heading to Saudi Arabia.
Not coming with me?
I'll be there in spirit, and on video and radio when needed, Agent.
And I just got here. Oh, well, I'm gonna miss this place.
I doubt it. I'll contact you when you reach Saudi Arabia.
On to our first mission. Objectives completed 19 of 19. We didn't miss a thing, Mika.
Care to explain how Halbeck lost its missiles?
Old news. An accounting error.
The missiles. You didn't lose them, did you?
Angry, Mr. Thornton? Because of what happened in Saudi Arabia.
What's happened? Was that a flash forward? Was that a flash forward, Mika?
Mike, can you read me? I'm getting lots of interference.
I made it to Saudi Arabia, sir. I'm at the safe house.
I guessed that much. See any shadowy agents in trench coats at the airport?
No, sir, I don't think so.
That was a joke, Mike. But stay on your toes anyway. Finding Shahid is your primary objective. Trouble is, we don't know his location. But we have 3 leads. An arms dealer, Nasri, is believed to have sold the missiles to Shahid.
I already knew about Nasri.
He's currently operating
read
in
about
Saudi
him in
Arabia.
the email.
If you can intercept him, maybe he can tell you where Shahid is, or guide you to the missiles.
Sounds simple enough.
Depending on the firepower he's brought to sell. I doubt it. Don't get careless.
What are you doing, you dork?
We also tracked down the location of an airfield Shahid used in the past. If you can sneak in and plant a listening device, we may be able to track flight Shahid is using to move through Saudi Arabia.
And the third lead?
We've got the coordinates of an Al-Samad detention camp, also used as a stockpile for weapons. We suspect the missiles may be stored there.
Support?
Any backup, sir?
Just Darcy on the comm.
Any backup, sir?
Funny, Mike. Darcy's enough. We'll want you to go in alone, recon the area, and shut down their radar and communications. Once that's down, we can call in air support and hit the camp hard.
No pressure.
And no backup. Get used to it. It's the job. You check out your new home yet? It's got some perks you might be interested in.
Full security system?
A computer with a hub connection so fast you'll feel like you're going back in time.
What? To the Stone Age? Please.
You can do dossier research, encrypted emails, and if
What is that even supposed to
access
mean?
some of the weapons dealers in the area. That'll be done on your own dime, however, using whatever funds you can find in Saudi Arabia.
I understand, sir. We wouldn't want Alpha Protocol tied to any weapons trafficking in the Middle East.
Exactly. There's also a weapons locker in the main living area. Open it up. Help yourself. But use the ammo and armor you think suits the mission. When you're ready to head out, just use the front door, or access the missions from the main terminal. I'll have already uploaded all the mission specs to your PDA. You can review them at any time.
Sounds good.
Alright, so is that it? Westridge. Great. Home sweet home.
Wow, this place is huge. Email. Slush fund. Guessing Westridge already gave you the lecture about not using agency funds on high-profile assassination missions. Aside from what it's your safe house, you'll have to use whatever's borrow, swipe, or steal. Black market internet exchange. Contact of mine in the U.S. government just dug up Al-Samad's slush fund buried in a Jordanian bank account. If in case the login credentials, just download the data and a self-extracting executable will transfer the funds your way. Download. Welcome aboard. Westridge put me in charge of logistics. There's some things you need to know. The mission comes thanks to a local contact of mine. Studied on the base. It was built on the sandstone cliff in 1960. Second president of Egypt was trying to start an anti-Saudi uprising in Yemen. If you need supplies, I have a local contact that should suffice. His name's Murad, and he's a shameless merc of an arms dealer, unafraid to peddle any weapons to whoever offers him cash. Cool. Clearinghouse. So does wait, what do I have? I have 114 pistol ammo. Jesus. Oh, there's so many things to look at. Let me go and look at the weapon locker. Wherever that is. Bathroom. Unnecessary fountain. Front door.
In Washington today, Senator Patrick Darcy unveiled new legislation aimed at cleaning up the federal government by greatly restricting lobbyists' access to legislators.
Of course. Weapons locker. Armor. Night Op armor. Weapon 1 is this pistol. Okay. Or I can make it a shotgun or the SMG. Definitely want a silencer. Currently I have shotgun. There's 2 shotgun. Wait, no, that's the assault rifle. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Ah! Careful. Oh, it's a first aid kit. Okay. Okay, so now I know what I have for weapons. Ooh. So let's look at epinephrine spike increases recoil control, strike damage, and damage resistance. First aid kits, explosive grenade, incendiary bomb, radio mimic, used to fool enemies into turning off alarms. Oh, cool. Alright. Bonus objective for arms dealer mission and anonymous black market source offering intel on Nasri's weapon shipments. Reduction in enemy strength on the arms dealer mission. An American private military company will run a sortie not far from Nasri's location and draw out any alert staff, leaving only the second-rate guards on duty when you show up. Mission map for arms dealer mission. For a small fee, a surveillance company will provide you with a detailed map of the area. A few dollars to grease the wheels, you can have Al-Samad's weapon supplier shuttle in more weaponry at bargain rates, which you can then swipe during the mission. Bonus objective added. Darcy's contact in the area is willing to provide you with special instructions on disabling the compound security. For a small fee, the PMC will run a sortie not far from Al-Samad's location and draw out alert staff. Dossier info on Al-Samad. Purchasing the intel will expand your dossier of Al-Samad's terrorist organization. Detailed map of Al-Samad's airfield. Sniper rifle dead drop. Ooh. I gotta think this over. I think it's time that we take a little break. I think I am gonna continue with this for a little bit. So take a 5-minute break or so, and when we come back, I'm gonna do the first mission, and hopefully by then I'll have decided what I want to take in.